Hey guys, I've got some excellent news.
Did you finally figure out how to tie your shoes with loop and swoop instead of bunny ears?
No, I'm not a sailor. I don't derive my self-worth from overcomplicated knots. But the North American Friends Movie Club has a new sponsor.
That's wonderful news!
I can finally afford to get root beer in a glass bottle.
Oh no, Brent. Have you been drinking plastic bottle root beer this whole time?
Yeah, I've been buying 2 liters of plastic bottle root beer and chugging it as fast as possible because it goes flat if you put it in the back of the fridge.
Brent, when you're done reading this ad, you'll have the bubbliest root beers in Nova Scotia City. I've just sent over the new script, so let's record this real quick and then we can start the show.
You got it.
Ready when you are.
This episode of the North American Friends Movie Club is brought to you by forgiveness. Have you been wronged?
Betrayed?
Failed by those you trusted most?
For centuries, the only solution to these problems was either crippling denial or violent retribution.
Suck it up or f it up. You had to pick one.
Finally, there's a better way.
Forgiveness!
Sure, it's fun to watch your enemy suffer, but that joy doesn't last.
Eventually, you're left with a hollow feeling that clings to you like a shadow until you finally find the strength to let go of your anger.
That's why, no matter what you find out in the next 90 seconds, forgiveness is always the right choice.
Whether it's a financial deception,
Or a monetary mismanagement.
Or your co-host lost all the ad money from the first 2 episodes of a movie podcast located in North America. Forgiveness is always the correct response.
podcast timeout.
Yeah, podcast timeout.
Nate, did you spend the ad money from the first 2 episodes?
What did you spend all the goo money on, Nate?
Magic beans.
You spent our money on magic beans?
You spent $6 million on beans that you plant in the ground and eventually grow into a giant beanstalk?
No, of course not. That would be silly. Magic Beans is the name of the horse that I bet all of our money on.
I am so mad, but that's such a good name for a racehorse.
I'm furious, but also smiling because it's one of the best horse names I've ever heard.
Look, it was supposed to be a sure thing.
Who tipped you off?
Sneaky Keith.
The guy who's friends with Duplicitous Dan?
Head capo of the Flim Flam Boys?
They didn't tell me Magic Beans had a serious case of jelly skelly.
Is that the disease that makes horse bones rubbery?
Yeah, I could tell when the race started that Magic Beans had gelatin skeleton. It was very obvious. She went to heaven.
Well, this is terrible.
It's the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but I forgive you, Nate.
Yeah, I forgive you too. Because you're so cute.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Just promise me you won't lose any more ad money gambling on horses.
I promise I will definitely win next time. Let's start the show. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice a little something about our name, and that's Friends comes before a movie club. So I got to ask my 2 little morning friends, how we doing?
Well, it's not really morning for me, but it's morning for you.
Yeah, and it's 11:30, which is still considered morning in my world. So
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. My back is sore. I've been very productive though this week.
okay.
Go on.
I put together a weight bench, and I'm preparing to hang a heavy bag.
Ooh.
I put together a new bed.
Ooh.
And I think that's it. I think that's all I put together.
He's going to work out and then sleep.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And the bed has LED lights in it. I got that fucking thing looking like a Tiesto concert every night. It's fucking great.
Where are the lights?
Underneath the headboard.
Okay. Do they change color?
Is it for design or purpose?
Look, I opened the box. It came with LED lights and USB ports and power outlet. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So up on the headboard, you can plug in your phone, your whatever you need to, and you can turn the different LED light colors on and for atmosphere or ambiance.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the future.
Well, like I said, I don't use the LED lights that much, just when I want to get Melissa going.
Oh, no.
You make it purple, and then you see what happens.
I make it purple, but I just do it as a joke. I'll put it on all different colors and make it like flash like a strobe effect. So it's like at a rave, and like we're trying to sleep, and she just has to take the remote in my hand, and it's fun. Yeah.
That is fun.
It's a good bit.
I like saying Tiesto concert as well.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't know what that is.
Tiesto is he's a DJ, right?
Yeah, I think he's a DJ.
House music. Come on, Kate.
Why don't you say EDM and I'll say, I know what that is.
Because it's not as funny as the word Tiesto.
Well, it sounds like something you would order from Taco Bell.
Tiesto Crunch.
That reminds me, this is a good take I have. This will make people upset. You know how people say Taco Bell is just the same, like 4 or 5 ingredients in different orders?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So is Italian food.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's like tomatoes and cheese and noodles and veal.
Yeah.
I think most genres of food are kind of like that. You know what I mean?
No, not really, but
Like every genre of food has its own like 4 or 5 ingredients.
the staples is what you're saying.
Canadian food has chips and gravy and cheese and ketchup.
Sure. Yeah, that's our cuisine.
What would you say our cuisine is then, I guess? Seafood and beef?
I mean, a lot of beef where I'm living. We got lots of beefs here.
I was going to say, I don't think Nate gets much seafood up there.
Not a lot of fresh seafood.
And there was another thing I wanted to talk about. No, that's enough food talk. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I don't think I have anything else besides the Tiesto bed on new.
Well, you were telling me before Kate got here that you got your truck stolen.
Oh, I'm fucking livid about that.
Are you kidding?
Not kidding.
In a video game.
Oh, in a video game.
Yeah.
Oh, well, who cares?
I care. It took. Look, it's a lot of work.
What video game are you playing?
DayZ. It's the one where you're in a zombie wasteland and you got to survive amongst 60 other human players. And it's a huge map and you have to gather resources. And I had a fucking tarp-covered truck with 600 slots of inventory. I had that thing packed to the gills full of survival stuff. And I go in waiting for Kate to come for the podcast. And I go, let's check on the base. Go to the base and the truck is gone. Blew the doors right off the base, stole everything.
So, and I'm probably the first person to notice this. It's kind of like when the zombies hit that the real people you got to worry about are the humans.
Yeah, that's allegory for life. That's, you know what, Nate? It's very true. Hundreds and thousands of zombies in this game. They don't do nothing to me.
Never stole your truck.
You're right. Just like that episode of Last of Us with the Bob and his husband.
Oh,
Ultimately, it wasn't the mushroom people that killed them. It was humans.
that was a great episode.
It really was good. That was the best episode of that season.
Me getting my truck stolen in DayZ is the same as what happened to Bob and his husband in The Last of Us.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Both things are fake, but yes.
It's not fake to me. How are you, Catherine?
I'm good. I need to go to the dentist. I haven't been in several years, and my tooth hurts.
Which one? What tooth?
I don't know. I got teeth in my mouth that.
Yeah.
But I do a really good job of brushing, and every time I go, like this is something that happens. Like I won't go to the dentist for 5 years, and then I'll go. And they'll be like, oh, when's the last time you went to the dentist? And I'll be like, I don't know, half a decade ago. And they're like, oh, your teeth look pretty good. I was like, yeah, it's because I brush my teeth for like 5 minutes at a time. Like I will brush my teeth.
But that's going to wear down your gums.
Not if you're being gentle.
So far, I'm okay. And I use Sensodyne because my teeth were already kind of sensitive. So I don't know.
Are we saying dentists are kind of overrated frauds?
No, I'm not going to say that.
I'll get on the record and say they want you to go more than you need to go.
And I think that's the most condescending question ever. When's the last time you came to the dentist? I don't fucking know. When's the last time you went to manner school?
I'll be like, when's the last time you went to a therapist?
Yeah, exactly. When's the last time you worked on your brain?
But my dentist I was going to, I don't really want to go back to him because he has like party energy. I don't know how to explain it. Like I can't take him seriously because he has all these photos of like partying.
Yeah, you don't want your dentist partying. I want a boring dentist.
Right. And his like office was cool and it was in this neat building and he had all these, and I don't know. I can't trust him. I need to find somebody else.
The party dentist. He should lean into it.
I want to go to a dentist where he goes home and he puts on his house coat and some slippers, and then he just opens a big book called Teeth. That's the kind of dentist I want.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I want to. He should be part of like he's on surfing a subreddit of enamel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Party dentist has to lean into it, in my opinion.
Nate,
Did I tell
how
you?
are you?
Sorry,
We haven't checked in on Nate. We're just chit chatting.
I was just no, it's fine. I have to get it out because it's going to bother me. I rewatched the miniseries Chernobyl.
Ooh,
So good.
I'm convinced I could probably sit in and cover a break in the reactor room.
sure.
It's not like you would have done any worse.
It's all about the delicate and seductive dance of counterbalancing the heat with the reactivity and with the water.
Okay.
If you can master that,
It's a delicate dance.
It's a delicate and seductive dance.
And seductive dance.
A lot of knobs and tubes there.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny that you're laughing because that's how the character described it at the court. It's a seductive dance between reactivity and water. And essentially, that's what it is. It's all about controlling the reactivity and keeping that balance. Life is balance. And I'm pretty sure I could make sure I could input the graphite rods, control rods enough to keep it where it should be.
One thing I liked about that show is that they introduce like characters who don't understand how nuclear fission works. So they have to explain it to them like they're idiots. And I really appreciated that because it was like there was characters representing me in the TV show. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, explain it to me like I'm a dumb idiot because I don't understand what's going on here.
I didn't know a nuclear reactor between a hole in a wall, but I rewatched this and I'm like, I'm going to really pay attention to when this guy's talking about how they work. And I'm pretty sure I could help operate one and cover someone's break.
I'm sure it's just like flying a plane, right? It's kind of like you put it on cruise control for most of the time, and it's only occasional.
You only have to pay attention during liftoff, landing, and if there's turbulence.
If Homer Simpson can do it, I could do it.
Good point.
Did you guys realize last episode and this episode we questioned the validity of the professions of doctors, old people,
dentists,
air dentists, pilots, and nuclear physicists?
No. You guys did.
You literally said your dentist is a party dentist, and you just said that you can land a plane.
I didn't question the validity of dentists as a whole. That is where you come in.
They can't have fun? They can't have a social life?
I'm talking about my preference for my dentist as a one person.
I picture he's got like a vest with bright stripes on it and like squiggly patterns.
No, he like owns a convertible. I think he has a timeshare in Florida. Like he has photos of him at Burning Man. That is so.
Yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of there, Kate.
Yeah, it's time to run.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there quick. So to sum up, we're not dissing these professions. We're just saying that with technology, it's become easier to be one. Is that fair?
I can't. I don't know.
Fair?
Yeah. Oh, look. Hey, sure. I'll back you up on
Based
that.
on what I said about nuclear fission, do you think I could help out in a control room?
Certainly.
Thank you. That's all my point is.
You've been proved right in the past before, so we can't just deny you out of hand.
100%.
You know, my roommate Brianna, she sent me a text the other day when I put out that little video of you talking about robes versus house coats.
Yeah.
She said he's not wrong. She said he's not wrong. I said, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my!
Brianna, welcome to the resistance.
You know who you really pissed off is my sister Jennifer, Brent, with your talk about the old people and wisdom and
Why? What's wrong with
crawled up the wrong leg on that.
What did she say?
That you need to respect the elderly, and
Why?
I will leave it there, and I will allow you to drift out into the world with your.
I came up with hospice merch.
That was pretty good. I can't remember what it was, but it was good.
There was I just heard of a funny name for a hospice. It was a real name. It was like Life Springs, and I thought that was a bad name for a hospice.
Yeah, because life doesn't spring there. It ends
exactly.
there.
Why is it named that? It should be called. Let's name our hospice. It should be something like
Last Stop. End of the line.
Let's think of a boating like a dock.
Heaven's Dock.
Heaven's Dock.
Ours is called Ankala, which is Gaelic for harbor. Harbor means safe.
Heaven's Harbor is even better.
Yeah.
Heaven's Harbor.
There, we just did it. See?
I like it. Thank you.
It's good with teamwork.
I hope Jennifer listens to this episode because that's the ultimate respect for old people.
Yeah.
Just helping them die.
Heaven's Harbor. We accomplished so much. We accomplished so much in this 15 minutes.
Brent. You're doing so good.
This week I'm killing it. Ear infections and everything. I thought the old dog was going to be in Heaven's Harbor a couple of days ago. I was in rough shape with the ear, but the ears are bouncing back. We did good. I'm proud of us. I love when things happen and we do good, and that just was good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now let's switch to Nate. I've been wanting to hear about Nate's life.
Nothing. I don't think I have anything exciting to report. Workout streak continues. We did day 60 yesterday. Had a great workout. Watched Mission Impossible. I've been watching the Mission Impossible movies while I work out. And somehow there is a Mission Impossible movie that has Philip Seymour Hoffman being a great bad guy, and somehow the movie sucks. It's almost unbelievable.
Oh.
It's like it'd be like if someone's like, I made a chocolate peanut butter cheesecake, and you're like, really? And then you took a bite and it sucked. That's how it feels like. You're like, how is it possible? Everything you said is delicious on its own, put together. What went wrong?
Which one was it? The third one. I just looked it up.
And like, there's some parts of it that are great, but just it's a weird franchise where the first movie is like this incredible noir spy thriller, and then 2 and 3 are like everything's bad in early 2000s, and then they get good again when it gets to Ghost Protocol. It's just a weird franchise, but I like a Mission Impossible movie. I don't know if you guys knew that about me.
Well, it's shocking to me, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I never thought I would never take you for Mission Impossible guy.
Are you a J.J. Abrams fan?
No. I'm not a fan because I didn't watch Lost, so I don't have this like feeling of betrayal that a lot of people seem to have.
Mm-hmm. I didn't either. Did you watch it, Brent?
Lost?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Oh, so you might like Mission Impossible 3.
Maybe. Lost was so good. People, you guys don't have a curious mind. That's all.
The people who don't like it.
Yeah. Everything has to be cookie cutter in a box, tied up neat in a bow for you. I know that goes against what I'm saying about Wes Anderson, but trust me, to me, it makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a sucker for survival and island stuff, so you can put anything on there and I will watch that part.
Did he get canceled?
No, I think people just got like annoyed with him because of the ending of Lost, and then his Star Wars movies are pretty terrible. So when you piss off a Star Wars fan, they get They don't got a lot else going on in their day, so you can get a lot of attention from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking for it right now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, going after the Star Wars people.
He did Star Trek though, and I loved the Star Trek movies.
The reboot was decent. Yeah, it was decent.
And he did Regarding Henry, which is quite good.
That doesn't sound good.
What's that about?
Henry.
Harrison Ford and Annette Bening, and Harrison Ford has amnesia and has to learn how to talk and walk, and
I do like Harrison Ford.
Yeah, we might do that one day on here.
He's pretty fun.
Well, speaking of
pretty fun, speaking of pretty fun,
why
don't we talk about the movie that I chose this week? Marches for Money. And so I chose the film Die Hard. That's about trying to steal some money.
Mm-hmm.
But before we talk about our favorite parts, I would love if Kate would tell us what happens in this movie.
Absolutely. High above the city of LA, a team of terrorists has seized a building, taken hostages, and declared war. One man has managed to escape. An off-duty cop hiding somewhere inside. He's alone, tired, and the only chance anyone has got. Bruce Willis is John McClane. So John McClane is a police detective who works in New York, despite the fact that his children and wife live in Los Angeles. His wife, Holly, is a high-up exec at the Nakatomi Corporation, which is inside Nakatomi Plaza. It's Christmas, and there's a Christmas party, and during the Christmas party, some terrorists from West Germany, starring the radical Hans Gruber, infiltrate the building in order to break into the building's vault to steal $640 million of untraceable bearer bonds. They are very sophisticated terrorists, and there's a lot of violence and gunfire. And eventually, John McClane, the cowboy, yippee-ki-yay motherfucker, wins the day. And Hans Gruber falls through these stories down to the ground and dies. The end.
Well done, Kate. That's one of your best ones ever. You've really fucking nailed it.
Went for it.
Let's talk about our favorite parts.
Yeah, I got lots to say.
Yeah.
My first note is he's in the airport and he's got a stuffed bear for his daughter for Christmas. Stuffed bears aren't supposed to be a real bear. It was a real it was an actual bear stuffed. Not like a real life bear, but it was like, stuffed bears are supposed to be whimsical and cute. And
it wasn't a teddy bear. It was an actual stuffed bear.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is this? If I was TSA, shouldn't have let him on the plane with it.
Also, stuffed animals as presents for children is a fucking cop-out, but, whatever.
He's a cop. He doesn't think about his family.
And he lives across the country. Oh, it's a cop-out. That's good.
Yeah.
Funny.
Good. I have a question about the very beginning of the movie, if something you guys noticed. Did you guys notice when he was in the airport at the very beginning of the movie and he's leaving the airport, that there's this lady with white hair and like the most beautiful pantsuit, walking with confidence that I don't think I've ever seen in my entire life, so much so that it stole the entire scene from me. I couldn't take my eyes off her. Did you guys notice this glamorous lady in the first scene in the airport?
I did not.
I did not.
But that is going to be Kate in about 40 years.
It's exactly what I thought to myself.
It already is Kate.
No. Kate, you got to get a little whiter before you hit this. But her energy exactly matches your energy right now. Like, this is how I imagine you moving through the world.
Oh my God.
You're going to be walking around Heaven's Harbor with that pantsuit on.
Heaven's Harbor.
Getting extra fruit cups left and right. You're going to have a little drawer full of fruit cups because you can't keep up with them.
Mm-hmm.
Having a Christmas work party on Christmas Eve is insane.
It only happens in the movies.
But it's insane to me. Like, that to me made the next 20 minutes hard to watch because all I kept on thinking about how insane it is to have Christmas work party on Christmas Eve.
It's a different work culture in 1988, though. You know, it was a big theme in a lot of movies we've watched from the 80s and 90s is like everybody's working so hard and it's always an issue. It's, you know, it's like, it's my job, it's my career, I got to do this, and I'm not fulfilling my duties as a partner and a husband or a wife because of so much work. There's just so much work to do all the time.
Yeah, that's what I noticed about Holly, because I remember thinking she's making her nanny stay late on Christmas Eve with her children.
Damn, good
it's
point.
Just not, I couldn't relate to it. I just couldn't relate.
Good point, Kate. I didn't put that together.
White woman privilege.
Yeah.
And we find out later that that person is an undocumented worker, so she's probably being taken advantage of. So
yeah, probably not getting paid.
Or not getting paid what she's worth, especially considering how rich this lady must be working at Nakatomi Plaza.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Last week I said at the end of the episode when Nate said we're going to do Die Hard, and I'm like, look, can we not talk about if it's a Christmas movie or not a Christmas movie? Because you know those people every year say Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I'm like, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. I find it all so tiring and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this movie before, but this is 1,000% a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it really is. I couldn't help but think it as we were watching it because there's Christmas music, it's Christmas party, John McCain writes ho ho ho
with the Santa Claus hat.
I think because it's an action film, right? Like that's what they're saying.
Listen,
but I think it melds both of them. I agree with you. It melds both of them. It's an action Christmas movie.
Name one night of the year that has more action than Christmas Eve. None. That man's all over the world putting presents and stuff. That's a lot of action.
He's a busy boy.
Christmas is all about action. You gotta go visit it. You gotta go put presents under trees. There's reindeers involved. It's Action City, and I hate people that talk about Die Hard being a Christmas movie because I find it like, oh, epic bacon shit, that stuff. I hate that stuff. However, this is a Christmas movie.
Even a broken clock's right twice a day kind of thing, you know?
This discourse is correct, yes.
But I'm glad we didn't watch it. I'm glad we didn't watch it at Christmas time.
Oh, that's tacky. It's tacky to do that, I think. It's tacky to watch it at Christmas. But it is a Christmas movie. Okay, good.
You guys, we agree, all three, on the same thing.
First time in history.
I'm going to look into getting some squibs.
Sure.
I feel like it's not the first time I had this thought, and it's not going to be the last. And the only thing that's going to cure my curiosity about it is if I get some.
Maybe that's a better home defense system for me.
Squibs. Like someone's like, give me all your money, and then like some like choir music starts playing, and you go 20 different squibs go off, and they're like, oh no, there's another shooter.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kate got shot 20 times. Yeah, that's not see. It's a great idea. I think squibs as a party trick would be hilarious and amazing.
Now I'm just thinking about the episode where like the day after you buy your squib set up and then we record a podcast and you're like, well, Eddie got into the squibs.
Squibs, I'd have to lock them up. But squibs would be, I think they're a great idea. I think it's funny as hell that someone thinks she got shot. There was a squib scene in this movie that was just, remember where there was a German pointing a gun at him and then he ducked and another German came out of nowhere behind him. That squib went off. It looked like meat flew off his chest. That was a heavy-duty squib. Yeah, I know. Oh. That's the only way I could describe it. Meat flew off his chest.
Would you guys die for... So they shoot the executive who doesn't have the access code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would just be happy to help them. Like, take the money. I don't want to die. Especially,
like, for a giant corporation. Like, if this was, like, his small family business that was, like, they're struggling. First of all, they're not struggling. They got a fucking grotto in the middle of the office.
Exactly.
They got mermaids and shit coming out of there. Like, they're doing fine.
There was a model ship in there for you, Nate. Do you see that?
Oh, buddy. No, yeah. There's models that have models.
Yeah.
Because it's like a whole model bridge setup, and then going under the model bridge is a model ship. I was fucking in model heaven.
And do you want to know how I knew I wasn't going to like John McClane? When he walked into the plaza, the tower, and he had to scan or look digitally for his wife's office, and he looked at the security guard and went, cute toy. Like, he's not embracing technology. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Especially because it was 88.
Like, could you imagine him now? He's like one of those people that are like, oh, the problem with kids now is they're always on those phones.
Oh, John McClane does not like cell phones.
He doesn't have one.
No,
he has a flip phone for work, and that's it.
And even then, he's like always complaining about it. Like, I gotta take this thing with me. Like,
yeah, this is how they know how they keep a track of you.
And then at some point halfway through the movie, it rings and gives up his location. So it even like reinforces his belief that these cell phones they're just no good. They're no good at all.
I didn't like. That's how I knew he stepped off the wrong foot with me. But there was a Jeffrey Dahmer looking German guy in a gray sweatsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The first guy he killed. He looks exactly like Jeffrey Dahmer. That was good.
And that was the brother. And then the other guy got sad. He had a moment.
Yeah. You kind of.
The blonde guy.
Got the long hair. Yeah.
Well, every bad guy has pretty sick flow in this movie.
It's true.
But if I'm Hans Gruber, I'm bringing hair ties for everybody. Like, put that shit up.
Well, now if they redid it, they'd all have like man buns.
It does. Yeah, that's better. It doesn't look professional if you're walking around with your hair going like that when you're trying to take over the plaza.
If you're trying to do action, it's not a good idea to have hair in your face. Like you're trying to aim your gun.
Exactly. It's like wearing a cape. It's going to get in the way.
The peripheral vision, you can't see John McClane at the side of your eyes because you got that stupid fucking hair in your face.
Yeah. Or even worse, you're like, the hair is like scaring you as you walk through the dark corridor, and you're like, what was that? Oh, it's my
is that
hair.
a spider on my back? Yeah.
Is that what happens to you, Nate?
Sometimes my hair tickles my back, and I'm like,
Nate's in a constant battle his whole life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who thought of this idea? Make him be barefoot the whole movie.
It's diabolical, but it's such a great story thing.
So vulnerable.
And that part when he pulls a piece of glass out of his foot and it says "Die Hard in Blood," that was crazy.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
that part was crazy.
The blood dripped off the glass into the sink and it spelled out "Die Hard 2." Yeah. To me, it made the movie totally unbelievable that he had no shoes on the whole time because you couldn't win. There's no way you could win with no shoes on.
Why is that?
Oh, you're in a construction site and you got no shoes on? You're going to win against 25 Germans with long hair and guns?
I know that I haven't had as many feet issues as Brent, but I have stepped on a lot of nails and glass and all kinds of things. And you can work through it. You can still persevere through having cut up feet on the bottom.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cut the bare feet. I would have just had a lot more moments of him going, oh.
Because that's why I'm not believing. Like, there's no way your feet are going to hurt. Can we talk about the sexual tension between Carl Winslow and John McClane?
Right.
Holy shit.
There's one part that's so funny where he goes, "I love you, baby. And a lot of the guys love you."
Yeah.
Like, what?
Did they know each other before this?
No.
That is what's so odd about it because there's a lot of familiarity that's not earned.
No, he could have been talking to a German that was a double agent.
That shit made me laugh.
Now I know the yippee-ki-yo part, and I don't know what that's all about. I didn't know. I heard it all my life, but I never knew why he said that.
It works during the movie. It totally works.
For sure.
He said jerkweed, and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this.
I think those funny curse word like ways of talking mean to people without actually using curse words in movies are some of the best things in life. I say ding dong a lot now. Like, you're a ding dong.
That's good.
I would rather be called a dickhead than a ding dong.
Like, honestly, I'd rather be called a motherfucker than a ding dong. There's something
motherfuck
like
me anytime.
Just like, there's something like eviscerating about being called a ding dong. Yeah. You're like,
you're a ding dong.
If you're telling a story about the argument you had with Kate, like, and you're telling someone like, yeah, and then she's like, you listen, motherfucker. People are like, yeah, okay. But if you said, she said, looked at me and said, listen, ding dong. Like that's it's way more personal than motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it'd be the end of the show.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck, well, we'd have to have a meeting offline.
You know, it's like there's you know, when you're in a relationship, there's certain lines you just can't cross. You could never bring up certain things, or there's no turning back. And ding dong is one of those things. If you said it and you meant it, yeah, it's no coming back from that.
Oh yeah. I didn't. The whole scene with the SWAT team with their little toques on, running towards the building, and one guy gets caught up in a thorn bush. What the fuck was that about?
I loved it. There's so many little. This is what I noticed about this movie that's very, very different from modern action movies. Is there's so many little moments that are deliberate that add like a texture to this movie. The one guy cop getting caught in the rose bush and going ow is so funny when the bad guy's like setting up behind this counter and then he looks down and the counter's got chocolate bars in it and he like reaches under the counter and grabs a chocolate bar. It's just like there's all these little tiny moments that didn't necessarily like there's this moment in the helicopter when the one cop's like, this is just like Saigon. And the other cop's like, I was in junior high, dickhead. Like, that doesn't add anything at all to the movie except for like a little bit of texture, a little bit of fun. I really like that shit.
I did too. And that moment was that was the energy I could feel. Like there are so many like, I know they don't have roids or maybe they do, but like such that masculine energy of like, we get to eviscerate something. Like, and then he says that and because I was thinking that, and then he had that, and then he right after that said that line about this reminds me of Saigon. Yeah, where you like murdered women and children.
Yeah,
like
when you did war crimes.
Great.
Is that what you're talking about?
Exactly.
Bro? And you're so excited.
Oh.
Yeah, and John McClane at one point when he sees the SWAT team coming in, he goes, "No, you macho assholes!" And I like that. I liked him calling out like the stupidity of macho-ness. I was like, in '88, that's cool, man.
And then we see that again when it's that horrible coked douchebag executive.
Ellis was terrible.
He's a salesperson, and he thinks that translates to terrorist activity. Like, I'm angry about it. I can't even talk.
Listen, every good heist movie always involves a vault, correct?
Many.
Most of them, yeah.
Most of them. I have a way to around that, a fix of your vault being broken into.
Okay.
Put a live bear in the vault.
Well, now hear me out.
No, that's it. That's it. Feed the bear.
How do you feed the bear?
You have two bears. They do 12-hour shifts rotating.
Oh, okay. 2
weeks on day shift, 2 weeks on night shift, and vice versa. You feed them through a slot.
Okay.
Same as you would at a zoo.
Yeah.
They have a little feed station.
Well, you can't feed them too much because you want them to be hungry and mad.
Good point, Kate. Good point.
I think just being in a vault. Okay, see, now animal people are like, you can't imprison them like that. Sickly bears that are going to die. Put them in there. You could, listen, put a bear in there, put a shark, a crocodile, put something in the vault.
Sure.
And that's it. Your problem's solved.
Put the grotto in the vault with crocs in the grotto.
There needs to be lasers with the animals.
Silverback gorilla. Put him in there. You're not getting past the silverback gorilla. You could pump gas to knock the gorilla out, but then that's where the science nerds come in and come up with the filtration system.
Gotcha.
That's how you save your vault. Hollywood's there's your next one.
There you go.
Okay, we're doing good work today.
We're doing great work today.
I don't have any more notes.
My last note is New York guys hate California. That's a big part of Bruce Willis's character. It's him going like, California, come out to the coast.
And vice versa. The LAPD commissioner guy was like, and they're like, is this one of your guys? Oh, no,
from New York.
We didn't mention this, but I like that. Who is the guy he liked? The police officer, Carl Winslow was driving away, and
We
he
have
threw
to
a dead
stop
body
calling
out
him
to
Carl
get.
Winslow. His name's Reginald VelJohnson.
Reginald
Carl
VelJohnson was
Winslow.
driving away, and to get his attention, he threw a dead man out the window.
Yes.
Which is the best
Yes.
way to get someone's attention.
You throw a dead body at somebody. It's effective. What can you say?
Casual.
Yep.
And then he I think he says, "Welcome to the party." Like, there's a lot of good lines. There's a lot of good lines.
Great
in this
lines.
movie.
Jerkweed.
Jerkweed. Well, would you guys like to do the official Die Hard quiz?
Yes, I'm nervous.
I'm not nervous, and yes.
I haven't won yet this season.
Yeah, you're sucking, bud.
Yeah, I'm
0-2.
2-0. Well, I'm 2-0, and this is the test for this month. My goal this month is to win all of the quizzes. This is the hardest part of the journey, though, is the quiz that you write to try to get through 2 opponents at once.
Yeah.
What am I, Bruce
tough.
Willis?
I know. 25 Germans.
God. So let's see how this goes. The Die Hard quiz, it's 7 questions. Classic Nate rules. Question number 1. How long has John McClane been a cop for? He says this, he tells the guy in the first scene of the movie when he's riding on the airplane. Is it 11 years, 13 years, 12 years, or 14 years? And we'll start with Kate.
12.
He has been a police officer for 12 years.
He has been a cop for 11 years.
I was very confident. Very confident.
Holly's creepy coworker Harry invites her over for mulled wine and what cheese? He says, I'm thinking of having a fireplace, drink a little mulled wine, and eat some aged camembert, aged Roquefort, aged brie, or aged Emmental. What cheese does Harry think pairs with mulled wine?
Rockford.
Brie.
Catherine.
No.
Well done. I really thought I was going to get you guys with the camembert. It's just such a good thing to say. It's so tempting. And I don't even know if that exists. Brie doesn't seem like the kind of cheese they age, out of all of those.
I think brie
Brie
you bake.
is one you heat up.
Yeah.
You bake it, and then it's really gooey and yummy.
Joseph Yoshinobu Tagaki was born in Kyoto. What year was he born? 1935, 1934, 1936, or 1937?
1934.
1936.
Choo choo.
No!
He was born in 1937. 1937. Hans Gruber hums a little Beethoven as he rides in the elevator. What does he hum?
Nerd ass question.
Ode to Joy, Moonlight Sonata, Fiorelise, or the Emperor Piano Concerto?
B.
Moonlight Sonata.
I'm going to say Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis.
For Fiorelise. Choo choo.
No, this is horrible.
He hums Ode to Joy, which then is later called back when the vault opens and Ode to Joy plays when they see all of the money they're about to steal.
Nerd ass question.
So what number are we on, and how many do we have?
Oh, it's not
We're
good.
on number 5, and I have 3, and Kate has 1.
Okay. And we have 7?
7 questions. What floor is John McClane on when he pulls the fire alarm? The 34th, the 32nd, the 35th, or the 33rd?
33.
34. No.
I knew it. I
He
knew
is
it.
on the 32nd floor, 2 floors above the party.
Damn.
Question number 6. What kind of chocolate bar did the henchman steal from the chocolate bar cabinet? An O. Henry, a Nestle Crunch, a Snickers, or a Hershey's bar?
A Nestle Crunch.
Oh, Henry.
Gone forever. Brent gets a question correct. It's a Nestle Crunch.
Gone forever.
Okay, at least I didn't get shut out. I was confident so much about 1936 and the first question.
Final question, just for fun. What is the final song that plays at the end of the movie? Is it Let It Snow? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'll Be Home for Christmas, or Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
I'll be home for Christmas.
That's correct. I'll be home for Christmas.
Choo choo.
No.
Choo choo. Let it
just
snow. Let it snow.
It just makes no sense. It's makes most sense to play I'll Be Home for Christmas because that's what he's doing. He's coming home now
I thought
for
I'd get you. And they're
You
in
got me.
California. It's not going to snow. You're looking at palm
Yeah.
trees. It doesn't make any
I
sense.
don't like it, but I
don't-
respect
I don't
your
like it
name. I
either.
celebrate you. I celebrate you.
I feel like this was a good quiz. Like, I didn't do any questions that were that you couldn't know.
No, it's an excellent quiz. It's me being overconfident, and
Mhm.
I have to look into that.
So wow, I'm 3-0 this year.
This is fucked.
Can
by
I
the way.
be stopped next week? I guess you'll have to tune in to find out. Would you guys like to hand out some gold medals?
yes.
Only if we can give out silver and bronze.
Okay, just this once.
Bronze, 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 bronze. Everybody.
That's what my bedroom was like at night.
I'm going to give my bronze medal to Mrs. B herself, Bonnie Bedelia, who plays Holly.
Double B.
She's a real 80s working mother, holding down a job while raising children with the help of a paid nanny without the love of a husband or a good man or wife.
Mhm.
She gets a bronze medal.
Saying John McClane's not a good man?
Well, he's not around. He decided to stay in New York. Like me, if my wife gets a high-powered executive job and it's like, do you want to stay and be a cop or move to California where you're a rich wife? I'd be like, sign me up. Let's go to California. Let's
Yeah,
go.
good point. My bronze medal is going to Reginald VelJohnson, who plays Carl Winslow in Family Matters, but he also plays Sergeant Al Powell in this movie, and he has a huge crush on John McClane, and he helps John McClane, talks him through it, and it's just one of the most unnecessary but funny roles in an action movie.
I'm giving my bronze to Clarence Gilyard, who plays Theo, who is the computer / safe breaker for Hans Gruber. His performance is super weird and funny. He's doing all sorts of business. He's physical. He's doing stuff with his voice. He's sarcastic. This was could have been a very normal, very forgettable role. All the other henchmen are very forgettable and blended, but he completely stands out. He did a great job.
He was in Walker, Texas Ranger forever.
And then he died of alcoholism.
Did he really?
Yeah. So if there's any alcoholics listening, that could happen. So maybe think about that.
Stop drinking. It will kill you.
It'll get you.
And then we'll get you on service here at old Heavens Harbor.
Heavens Harbor. Got a date at Heavens Harbor if you keep drinking.
That reminded me of when his performances. Any people that are going to commit like a robbery like that and they use safety gear, they're serious.
Like 100%.
Yeah, if they have like reflective vests and safety goggles and stuff like that, you know that these guys know what they're doing.
My silver medal is going to Mr. Aphasia himself, Bruce Willis, John McClane, for just being a great action star. We stan a Bruce Willis, and this is one of the highlights of his career.
My silver is going out to Alan Rickman, who plays Hans Gruber. He just played the role the way that he would play it, which was very funny. I think, like Nate said, talked about ladies and gentlemen, and the part, like we sound like the Count from Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that could pull off that pencil thin beard he had, yeah, he deserves the silver.
I'm going to follow Kate's lead. I'm going to give my silver to Bruce Willis. I have something to admit. When I was like younger, I wasn't a big Bruce Willis guy. I just didn't have the exposure to appreciate him for what he did. But now as an adult, I think Bruce Willis is probably underrated. He's probably underrated as an actor. He makes lots of interesting choices. His later career is great. His early career is great. I like that. I even like that M. Night movie where he Unbreakable is out. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like the superhero. I think he's great in that. And I think that might be my favorite M. Night movie, actually. Bruce Willis gets my silver medal.
You liked it better than The Village?
Better than The Village. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
All right.
My gold medal goes to Hans Gruber, played by Alan Rickman, one of our greatest actors. We miss him.
Oh.
Goodbye and farewell.
He dead?
Hope you're doing well
R.I.P.
on the other side. He died of
Rickster?
pancreatic cancer in 2016.
Sailed out of Heaven's Harbor in 2016.
My silver is going to Mr. Bruce
you're
Willis.
gold.
Gold medal is going to Mr. Bruce Willis, who looked one of those rare people that can be a white guy and shave their head completely bald and look better than they did with hair, which isn't fair. So that alone,
Great head.
great head, good shape. He has beautiful children with Debbie Moore. He's unfortunately has I forgot the name of the condition.
Frontal lobe dementia.
Yeah, and he's still at pictures I've seen. He still looks like he's having a good time. So that's good. Always one of my favorite actors. Gold medal, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I'm going to follow Kate's lead on this one again as well, and I'm going to give my gold medal to Hans Gruber, Alan Rickman. I wish Alan Rickman had gotten to be in more movies. I think there's a lot of years we could have had him, and they didn't use him enough. This is an iconic performance. I'm going to say the I word. It's iconic. I think a lot of bad guys after 1988 just tried to copy Alan Rickman and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to do a Rickman on this one. Pull a little Rickman out of the toolbox. He's fucking amazing in this movie, and his voice is so funny, and there's like that scene where he plays like a pathetic worm when McClane like finds him on the roof and he does the American accent. It's so like funny, but also great performance of him being like, oh no, please don't hurt me. I loved him. He's great. Gold medal.
Gold medal.
No turkey sandwiches this week.
That's okay.
Too many great performances. Would you guys like to give the film Die Hard 1988 a rating?
Yes.
Let's rate it.
The script for this movie. What did you guys think of the script for this movie?
I think I really enjoyed the Nakatomi name, Tower. I like that part.
Yeah. And it's based on a novel. Did you guys know that?
No.
I read that.
Yeah, it's based on a novel called Nothing Lasts Forever by Roderick Thorpe.
You could play one of the maps on Call of Duty was Nakatomi Tower last year.
Sweet.
Yeah, I can't give it anything more than an 8 though, based on Carl Winslow's role and jerkweed sayings.
I am going to give it a 9. I would have wanted to see more of Argyle, or that just character threw me off. So that's why it gets a 9.
This is hard. Do I have any problem with this script at all? I like the idea. I liked the crime made total sense. I like how they trick the FBI into helping them open the safe. I'm going to give this movie a 10. I have no improvements that I could make to this movie. So I'm going to go ahead and give this movie a 10 in the script department. The art direction in this movie, the sets, the props, the costumes, the haircuts. What did you guys think of the art direction in this movie?
10.
Very dark. Everything was dark. I give it a 9 for that.
Did you see the indoor water park grotto? Grotto. All of the Asian decor, all of the hairstyles, the clothes.
Oh, by Bedelia's hair. Yeah, that was
full gray sweatsuits from tip to toe.
Yeah.
And because of they didn't wax John McCain's chest, this gets a 10 from me.
Ooh, thank God they didn't. Love a hairy chest.
This is going to be contentious. The music for this film. What did you guys think about the music for this movie?
I barely noticed it, really. I'm going to give it an 8.
It's an action movie in the 80s with Germans involved, and they totally fucking whiffed on the music. No bangers, nothing remarkable. Kate's right. This gets a unfortunate 6.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I knew you were going to sandbag it. I just knew
it's not
there
sandbagging.
Yeah.
It's just there's not one banger. Kate even said it's unremarkable.
I'm going to disagree with you guys so deeply. The music for this movie is fucking awesome. It's awesome. It's full symphony. It's fucking they're banging out a march on that snare drum and bringing in those woodwinds and whew, what a score. I'm going 10. This is a 10 for me.
See, this is the problem. Action movies don't need scores. They need soundtracks.
Oh no, it elevated the drama.
You have Radar Love by Golden Earring playing while he's shooting Germans. We got a different movie altogether.
Or if they had played Fortunate Son when the cops get in the helicopter, like every Vietnam movie.
Exactly. Radar Love, Fortunate Son, and like what's one more that they could have played? I don't know. Fucking We Are the Champions at the end. I don't know, something like that. They had a catalog they could pick from. They chose not to. Action movies don't have scores.
Die Hard also features Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC, which I did not notice. I do love that film. I do love that song.
Okay. I have to change. I forgot about the Run DMC Christmas song. It's 7. I apologize.
Fair.
7.
This is an action thriller film. As an action thriller film, how would you rate this movie?
10.
Action. Now, they should have just called it an action film. The thriller part.
You didn't find this thrilling?
I find it thrilling.
That helicopter blowing up was pretty cool.
I like how complicated their plan was, but I could also follow how complicated it was.
It's the I can't give it a 10 because of the no shoes. 9.
He falls out of a window. What's more thrilling than that?
Having shoes on. 9.
Okay. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed this movie. I hadn't seen it in a long time, probably 20 years. I can't think of an action movie that I would prefer to watch than this one. I'm giving it a 10. It was fucking great. It was fantastic. And now as far as money goes, you got a friend and they love watching money movies in March. How much are you recommending this to your money friends?
Unique money. You know?
Special money.
I feel like there could have been more money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it an 8.
Yeah. There wasn't really much cash on hand. I don't know what a bearer's bond is. I have to give it, but $64 million worth is a lot. But that's fancy money. So
640. It's like now $1 billion. 640.
Okay, well, that's a lot of
million.
Whatever the Germans use. I'm going to give that
Kroner.
Deutschmark.
a 9.
Okay.
I don't even know what the kroner is.
It is something.
It's Danish.
Yes, someone they love money, like $640 million. That's a lot of money. And you could buy a lot of different kinds of stuff with that. 9.
Like the Germans say.
Yeah, like the Germans. Hans Gruber, you hear, bud?
Die Hard.
Die Harder.
Die Hardest.
This movie gets a 45.1. 45.1 for Die Hard.
That's fair.
It's higher than I thought it would be.
Now is the part of the show where we need to pick the audience choice movie for the last film of March.
All right, you guys want me to list all our options off?
Yes.
All right. We have Other People's Money, A Fistful of Dollars, The Color of Money, Indecent Proposal, The Killing, Two for the Money, Come Bad, Rounders, Pool Hall Junkies, Good Time, The Oceans Movie, Drive, A Simple Plan, Blank Check, The Big Short, Blood Simple, Brewster's Millions, Trading Places, The Road to El Dorado, True Romance, Glengarry Glen Ross, Inside Man, Wall Street, Life Stinks, Trading Places.
I've got a few. Let's start with you.
You go
Kate.
first, Nady.
Okay,
You
I'll
always
go first.
go
Yeah, I
last.
never go first. I wrote down Color of Money, Rounders, Ocean's 11, Blank Check, Trading Places, and Inside Man.
I love all of those.
Fun fact, Inside Man was the other movie I was talking about last week when I said movie with Denzel. That was the one I was trying to decide beside. So that's just a little fun fact.
Which one?
Inside Man.
Inside Man.
You want to go, Kate?
No, you go, Brent.
I have The Killing, Ocean's 11, and Trading Places.
So you two have Trading Places in common, and I had Other People's Money, The Killing, and True Romance. But I'm open to all of the ones you guys said because there's.
Well, you're going to have to be the tiebreaker here, Kate, because me and Brent both picked Ocean's 11 and Trading Places. Those both got 2 votes. So which of those 2 movies would you rather watch?
Have you guys seen them?
Yep, I've seen them
seen
both multiple times.
Do you guys have a preference?
I think I do.
Say it.
Ocean's 11.
Let's do it.
Let's do Ocean's 11. It's a great film. We got some movie stars in that movie.
I could do with some more Brad Pitt in my life.
Yeah, we got, and there's a lot of money in that.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
That would have sold it really fast if we had all remembered that Bernie Mac was in it. Yeah, we
Yep,
would have been pretty quick to jump on that.
Andy Garcia's in it. Elliot Gould.
And I'm pretty sure that's Soderbergh, a little Soderbergh, one of our most unique filmmakers. Okay, that sounds fun. So next week we're going to watch Ocean's 11 to close out the month. And that means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, jerkweed.
The heist is impossible.
Why do this? Why not do it?
But these guys
You're pulling a job, aren't you?
are just crazy enough
You gotta be nuts. Exactly.
to pull off the con
Someone called for a doctor?
of the century.
Do it already.
George Clooney, Matt Damon, Andy Garcia, Brad Pitt, and Julia Roberts.
You're either in or you're out.
Ocean's 11.
I'm staying in.
I feel bad. I'm sorry to Jennifer. I don't mean what I say about old people.
Brent takes it back.
Okay.
No, I don't take it back.
Oh, okay.
I like old people.
I was trying to help.
No, they're not wise. That's all.
Oh, okay. Double down. Cool.
Yeah.